Yes, I get it. Pedro Pascal is everywhere. Well, at this point of time, The Last of Us is basically actors like him who can pull off everything and are so versatile. And, well, he's not new to being a part of great TV shows. He's, of course, been a part of Narcos. He's been a part of The Mandalorian, which, by the way, is getting a movie. And he's also part of The Last of Us. Well, Season 2 premiered to 6.2 million views. And it's already been renewed for Season 3. And it also has renewed our hope and faith for good television. Well, today, you guessed it right, we're going to be talking about The Last of Us Season 2 because it's perfect time to talk about it. Let's go. Well, the story follows Joel, a grizzled smuggler haunted by the loss of his daughter, and Ellie, a 14-year-old who is mysteriously immune to the infection. The central journey kicks off when Joel is tasked with smuggling Ellie out of the Boston QZ and across the country to a rebel group called the Fireflies. The Last of Us Season 1 was created by Craig Mazin, known for Chernobyl. He worked alongside Neil Druckmann, the creator of the original game, who executive produced and directed some episodes. Together, they brought the game story to life on TV. Well, it's time for fun facts right here on Binge Watch, and here are some mind-blowing facts about The Last of Us Season 1. This very show was filmed in Alberta, Canada, and it led to 1,490 people getting jobs. And each episode's budget was about $10 million, which was even more expensive than all of the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, which is an incredible feat. Well, the second fun fact is that John Peno, who's of course the production designer for this very show, recreated a lot of Boston in Canada, and he's done a tremendous job. Okay, so it's time for main character, and for me, the main character has to be Pedro Pascal playing the role of Joel, and let me tell you why. Joel's a grizzled survivor with major emotional baggage. His daughter died when the outbreak hit, and it broke him. 2 decades later, he's cold, closed off, and will do anything to stay alive. But then, Ellie shows up. Over time, she cracks his tough exterior and becomes like a daughter to him. By the end, he risks the entire world to save her. Morally messy, emotionally wrecking, peak girl dad energy in a ruined world. Now that we've spoken about the main character of The Last of Us Season 2, I'm going to be talking about the standout role, and it has to be Ellie, played by Bella Ramsey, and let me tell you why. Well, Ellie is a smart, sarcastic teen with major main character energy. She grew up in chaos but still cracks jokes and stays curious. Oh, and she's immune, which makes her kind of a big deal. At first, she's just trying to find a place. By the end, she's been through hell, lost people she loves, and realizes the world isn't as simple as she thought. Stronger, but way more complicated. Okay, so the standout scene for me from The Last of Us Season 1 has to be from episode 9, where Joel actually gets to know that the Fireflies are planning to kill Ellie's character, and they want to find the cure for this very plague. And the way Joel goes and rescues her, there are barely any dialogues. The cinematography is really tight. You see a lot of shots of his shoes, a lot of tracking shots. The background music is really contrasting to all the action that's happening, and it's really engaging, brilliantly choreographed, and that's why I really love the scene from The Last of Us Season 1. Well, now that we've spoken about The Last of Us Season 1, I'm going to be suggesting you what can you watch in this part of the show that we like to call, if you like this, what can you watch? And I would suggest you watch Chernobyl. It's of course based on true events. It's really bleak, it's really gritty, and it's really heart-wrenching, and it's been created by the same creator of The Last of Us Season 1, Craig Mazin. It's on HBO, and you can go and check it out. And well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Binge Watch. I'm your host Bhaarat. We do this almost every week. We try to give you a recommendation right here on Radio 1 International's YouTube channels. If you're liking what we're doing, please like this video. Comment down your favorite moments from The Last of Us Season 1. How much are you enjoying The Last of Us Season 2? And what other title would you want us to cover in terms of TV shows and movie series? We'd love to do that. We're reading your comments, and share this with family and friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
94.3 Radio 1.